you can see why after that sequence.
Now here's McCollum. He had 27 points last game. Here's Powell. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't that a sloppy effort? I mean, turnovers were a huge issue. Now, they don't have to play safe tonight. They do have to play smart.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. And Durant sends it back.
But you're not going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
Junior with it. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
And one of the few NBA players out of an HBCU, Robert Covington, undrafted out of Tennessee State University, has had to work for everything he's gotten in this league.
He got his feet wet in the lean years in Philly when they were really trusting the process. And not a lot of flash in his game. All about determination.
Number 9.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Lillard. Portland no good that time either. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Now here's Junior. Defense is right there. Good on the triple. Junior's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
McCollum outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Again, the miss by Lillard.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Now, here's Junior. He's got 12. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Junior really making a difference here.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3 tonight.
McCollum against Harden. McCollum passes to Nurkic. Pass to Powell. Trying to end the drought. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. Three on the clock. Lillard from deep three-point land. Trailblazers keep it alive. Here's Covington. And it's sent back by PD. Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Powell. And that one's good, Junior.
They built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of 3-point bombs.
Now here's McCollum. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide-open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
From past the arc. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Durant. 21 points for Junior.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well. And we have their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Paul Millsap is checked in for the Nets. Portland also making some changes. Nance comes in for Robert Covington. And Tony Snell subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's going to go on Norman Powell. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for James Harden. Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Now here's Lillard. 20 points for him last game against New York.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Nets leading by 22. Here's Junior. It's good from long range. Junior's got 28 points for the game.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Lillard the pass to Simons. Millsap with the steal. Here's Junior. And he has 28 points for the game. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Will it go? And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first foul.
It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Lillard isn't afraid to get physical. In fact, he embraces any chance he can to get foul shots up.
2 shots.
And how many players have ever notched multiple 60-point games? The list? Wilt, Jordan, Kobe, Elgin Baylor, James Harden, Damian Lillard.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Griffin comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Irving. Now, here's Junior. He has 31. Takes the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Portland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Snell. Got it. Good job in the low post.
What a silky shot by Snell. I mean, paints a perfect arc straight into the hoop.
Now, Junior. He's got 34. Fires the 3. Good. Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
With 1 on the clock. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. It's the Nets running away with it. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA. He details where it all started.
I just go back to being in my backyard.
Oh, it is indeed the English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Paul Millsap out there with Griffin. And it's Mills. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Junior in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Cody Zeller. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Now, here's Junior. Following the missed shot by Nurkic. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Junior. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Simons, covered by Mills. Nurkic trying to get open. Second shot opportunity. Millsap with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Junior with the ball. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks. He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
Simons surveying the D. And there's the drive. Misses from short range.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Now, here's Junior. Defense right on him. From deep three-point range. And another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Passes to Snell. Here's Simons. Drives to the hoop. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And it's Junior missing. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
And that one's good, Junior.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
The pass to Nurkic. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, I love Nurkic's shot selection. I mean, outstanding at getting to his spots and converting.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Now, here's Junior, covered by Nance. 1:51 left to play in the first half. Here's Junior. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a huge lead at the break. Safety. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
The blocks are impressive, no doubt, but his intimidation factor actually prevents certain shots from ever being taken at all.
On the court for the Trailblazers, the veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Powell in at the 3. It's good.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
Lobbed up there with Durant. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Remarkable strength on the alley-oop. Durant is taking the prison.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you.